catalyst in an opening and growing of 300 plus luxury retail store in Southeast Asia. Mr. Anjoy is also a founder director and an innovative social entrepreneur of a project named AmazingYou.com. I won't be talking much about Amazing You because he's the right person to introduce this brilliant thought. So without further ado, let's jump in and I'll introduce you to the man himself. Hello, Mr. Anjoy.
Yeah, good afternoon, Aishi. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here on this platform.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
So we would like to know about your journey and your wonderful idea of AmazingYou.com. So please introduce us with that.
Okay, I have got around the project handling and leadership of profit and loss leadership management for around 16 years plus. And from the starting at the age of 22 years till the age of 36 years, I am blessed actually to have handled the responsibility of large team from 4,000 manpower to 5,000 manpowers. And with a revenue share of around more than, one can imagine at this age group. And also I've been very blessed with the support of my mentors, they have given me the responsibility to fulfill the project management in the due time. And also after my corporate governorship, which is I have been into 16 years of project handling and also change management and transformation of the businesses. After that, I started my journey of entrepreneurship when I was only 36 years old. And the project called AmazingYou.com. We saw that actually we can do a lot of things, for the space where there is person with disability, maybe mental, physical or psychological. And there is no proper entrepreneurship guide portal or support portal in this platform. So what we have founded this beautiful venture with an idea that we will get support from the common public and also the like-minded peoples. We want to create a hub where no person with a physical disability or a mental disability is ignored, and they get their own platform to earn their livelihood. So this is the idea all about. I will tell you in details while we go ahead.
Of course. We want to know more about it. So we also want to know what makes your project different from other NGOs, and where you want to focus Amazon You after 5 years. What's your vision towards it?
Okay, this is a very nice question. Actually, the thing is when you talk about social entrepreneurship or an NGO, many things come into mind. The first thing which we have seen that nowadays NGO or helping people or making your hand dirty, it's more of an event. People do it for photo opportunities, and they do it for they create a fund, and they get the benefits, and it is become more of a profit and loss situation. It is not being into NGO kind of a thing. Whereas it is very easy to create a fund and do a PR activity and make it a NGO. So we are not in that kind of a frame of mind. It is a short time gig. What we do, we have taken this as a mission for life, and we know that it is not a 1 year, 2 years or a 3 years game. It may require 30 years or 40 years to establish a single platform to help people. So what we have done over here and how it is different, we have not been taken a single rupee donation till now for last 2 years. And our ground force and the volunteers they are coming to us with their self-interest, maybe to join the project. And what is different in it that basically there is a proper portal for disability or anything. Why we started Amazing You, there's a beautiful idea about it. The thing is when you see that actually for normal people, they have got the job portal after they pass out class 12 or bachelor's, like Naukri.com or a Times job, they can apply. shine.com, they can apply. But people with disability and people with mental illness or drug abuse or acid attack, or they have a break of cancer patient, AIDS patient, or any rape victim, if they want to come to the mainstream of the society, they don't have a proper support, skill training, or a guidance platform which will create them to go ahead in their life. And so that's what we started. We have started this platform with an idea that it is very easy to do a photo opportunity and support with 1 day meal or a 2 day meal and take it a peer event. But it is very difficult to give them, provide them skill training, give them confidence and motivation, bring them to the mainstream, and then train them to become a successful entrepreneur where they don't want to, they doesn't have to depend on anybody to earn their livelihood. They can themselves, earn their livelihood. So this is all about project. Our project team selects certain, there are certain criteria. Our project team selects certain, people like that. Then it is a total of span of 6 months to 1 year it may take. If it is a case of a drug abuse or something, it may take more. If it is a case of suicidal, tendency, it will take, psychological training, medical help. Then you can, do for the other things. So this is a very beautiful idea where we are inviting like-minded people to join us. And in the next 5 years, we want to spread to the multiple cities of India with a skill training. And we also want to support the corporates where they want to give these people with special ability a chance to work with them.
Correct. Definitely, this wonderful idea should spread around the globe, and this can do wonders. And people who really want to support this, do support this. Just don't do it for a photograph, or just don't do it for a publicity. If you really want to do it for the betterment of the society. I would say that. So, Mr. Anjoy, I just wanted to know how do you manage your time and manage people with some disabilities and everything. So, what is your mantra to manage everything? How do you do this? So, please tell us to the public as well.
So basically, first of all, it becomes very easy if you have a good team. Mm-hmm. And if the team is in sync with your mission and vision, if you don't have to push your team and the team understand why they are here for and what they're here for, it becomes very easy. It becomes a cohesive unit. And it becomes very easy to align our, time management or whatever it is. So basically, my mantra is very simple, that actually we don't depend, or we don't believe in meetings. Okay, I have seen that, meetings is a waste of time, and too much meeting inside the AC chamber, it's a total waste of time. And our job is on the field to get your hands dirty. So we always believe in, offshore kind of a thing, and off-site, not on-site, also off-site, activity. And I believe that to manage your time better, if it is very easy that, you as a leader, you go to the field with your team, you show them what to be done and how it has to be done. And it is very easy. It is a practical example, live example your team can learn from you. And again, if you call them, create a calendar, then call them to your office, they will wait and you will have other meetings, and then the meeting will happen, and then the minutes of the meeting, it will be mailed, and it's a bureaucratic system. So we don't believe here, and we don't have the, luxury to have this bureaucracy in our system. We are very simply, we are managing our time, everything on the ground. That's it. The simple is it is simplest mantra on the ground, a live demo from the leadership team, and then the ground force team will take it forward. That's it.
So that was a wonderful idea of coming ahead with, not having a meeting in AC chambers and everything. That's a wonderful idea that you give it to us. So I just wanted to know, what are the obstacles that you faced in this entire journey of your amazing new idea, and what are the problems that just came across, and how do you face that?
Okay, it's a very good question, and it will certainly help. My answer will certainly help and motivate some of the youth who is watching this. So in my entire blissful and blessed journey of corporate of 16 years and then entrepreneurship of 1.5 years, I have never, focused on the obstacles. If you replace the letter O, like, it's the same letter O, you can either take it as an obstacle or you can take it as an opportunity. It's on you. So just I give you an example. When at the age of 22 years, I was starting my, second project as a, when I went for the interview, the CMD over there, he made me waited for like, for 8 hours. And after waiting the final interview, he asked me one simple question, Ki Suman, your age is 22 years and the workforce or the managers who are working with me, their experience is 22 years. How you are going to handle them? So, I told Ki, sir, it's very easy for me. See, there is something in me. That's why, like, you waited for me, and called me after 8 hours, and I'm here in front of you. There is something definitely in me. So I think, sir, with this confidence and with my skill and my training in my school and the colleges, I will definitely manage the KRA very well. So he applauded and he given me as a chance. So now, as a 22 years old, very young age, you will be nervous, like that if somebody asks you this question. So now it is on to you. You take this as an opportunity or you take this as an obstacle. A second example I wanted to give, at the age of 26 years, like I am from east part of India, from Kolkata. I migrated to, with my family. I just married 1 year old, and I had to migrate to Chennai in Tamil Nadu. And there, what happened, like I have been offered as a position of general manager pan India role. And then, like that time my age was only 26, just arrived in 26. And like my first project was to go to Kerala and then to Tirupati. And when I was going to the Tirupati, as a spiritual person, to start my any work, I offered prayer to God. And I visited innocently to Tirupati Tirumala temple. And then what happened, like, I went to office 1 hour late because of the queue in the Tirumala temple. And then when I came back to Chennai from Tirupati, there was a total meeting and a very serious atmosphere in the office, corporate office. And what I came to know, that my supervisor complained about my delay to the chairman, CMD. And I was being called to the CMD's office, and I thought, oh my God, 26 years, migrated with family to Chennai, and I'm gone today. So I visited to the CMD office, and the CMD over there, alone, sitting with his marvelous 2000 square feet office alone. And like he told me, Suman, what happened? Why, like, people are complaining about you? What you did? Tell me. So I told him, sir, this is what has happened. Like, I visited Tirupati, but before going to the office or the site inspection, I visited to Tirumala, and then I visited to the office. So he laughed a lot, and he told, oh, this is the thing. So he told me ki the very thing which I liked about you is your honesty, and you, without any blinking or something, you told me an honest answer, and this should be the approach. Integrity and honesty should be first. And he told me, ki Suman, from today onwards, he given me his personal number, his visiting card, and told me that you will be reporting directly to me. So now you can take it as a 26 years old as a challenge or an obstacle or an opportunity. This is on to you. In my fourth project, what happened, like I migrated to Delhi, there was a group which is present, his business is present for 100 years into northern India, but the business was not making profit. So what has happened, my CMD over there asked me, Suman, this is the thing, we are already bleeding, and I want to hand over you a project which is there for 100 years but not making profit. So this he told me in the month of July. And I have I told him, sir, let me try. So when he was telling me, the very project was making only average of 8.5 lakhs per month business. And you will not believe, in the month of just August, September, we did the highest of 36 lakhs, from 8 lakhs and average to 36 lakhs, which is record till date. So my CMD called me, and he told me, Suman, how you did with the same staff, with the same resources, no renovation and no further inventory, with the same inventory, how we did it. I just told him, sir, it is just the team who did it. I was just behind them, support them, motivate them. And also, sir, like it is just the, you know, the charisma of the brand, which was missing. The customer service was missing. I corrected certainly certain areas. This is how I did it. So this is also another example. And the last example, in my fifth project, like what I did, I joined this venture as a business head in east part of India, and where like this company was established and was functioning for 138 years in east part of India. So my CMD called me and he told me, Suman, there is one regret in my entire life, that for last 138 years in Kolkata, our first showroom is here only, but we never touched 1 crore a month business. So this was a regret, Suman. So, and he was talking me in the month of say September, this thing all about. And I told ki, sir, let me try. So you will not believe, in the month of December, we cracked for the first time 1.120 CR a month. And after 138 years, and you will not believe, when I entered to the chamber, he was handing over a cash prize of 50,000 to me, check, and because our team did well, and there was tears in his eyes actually, because he was 75 years and he was one of my mentor also, Mr. M. Mendonca. And so for the first time, so we did it. So now, so it is on a youngster, they take opportunity as an opportunity or opportunity as an obstacle. See, opportunity will be coming in very harshly, and you cannot, you know, think it as an obstacle. You have to make it as an opportunity. So this is all about. And I never felt there is an obstacle in my entrepreneurship project also. I never failed, you know, thought that it is an obstacle.
Your examples and your story really shows how, what quality of a leader, you have a leadership quality and a proper quality of an entrepreneur. That's really amazing to hear this. So what kind of advice would you like to give to our youth? Because of course they really need to learn a lot from you. So what kind of advice?
So very good question. See,
would you provide it today?
See, very good question. I don't want to give again a book theory or something. I want to give you a live example. See, there was one of my mentor, Dr. A.M. Arun. Like, you know, I adore him a lot actually. And what, like, you know, when at the time, you will not believe, I got a very beautiful opportunity from abroad. And at the age of around 29 to 30 years, I was supposed to move to abroad to handle around 1,000 optical outlets. You know, retail stores. So as a vice president and director and secretary, so it was a very beautiful offer. So what happened, like, you know, I resigned from my previous organization for 23 times. So, and 23 times he told, no, I don't want to let you go, Suman. So we will talk and we will discuss. So so that is the thing. So what happened?
He wants to retain a best, you know?
Yes. So because like when I started the business of was 50,000, and in just 2 years, I took it to around 8 CR in North India and East India. So in 2 years. So that is what the contribution I made. And what happened, like, you know, finally I was very rigid. No, sir, I have to leave. And this is a very good opportunity. And my work over in this company has maxed out. I have contributed whatever you asked me to. Now let me go. So now, you know, he called me, he called my HR director, Mr. C.H.K. Prasad at that time. And he was one of another mentor to me, Mr. Prasad. And he called in his personal mobile, and, you know, I was sitting in his chamber only. And he put the phone on the loudspeaker, Mr. Prasad. And the chairman, the CMD of the company asked, Ki, Prasad, I am very, very worried. Will this chap can go to abroad and from India, and he can manage. He is only 30 years old with the family, and I'm really worried. So this is what I wanted, you know, others, mentors and other CMDs to learn about it, that it is nothing, does the care. And I will remember it for my whole life, that a CMD was so caring. Even if I have resigned for, you know, 23 times, he made an effort to call to my HR director, and he told that, like, you know, I please see that everything is arranged properly, and, like, you know, he should not face any problem. So this is the thing I wanted to give like an advice to youngsters, Never work for a company, for a brand, for money. If you get your dream mentor, if you get your dream, I never believed in the concept of bossism or something. If you get somebody like who truly believes in you, your mentor, in your workplace, never leave that guy, never ever leave that guy. So in my case, both of the mentor are no more in this, so that is why I started entrepreneurship. And because nobody can replace Mr. M. Mendonça, and nobody can replace Dr. A.M. Arun. So they are no more actually. So it is a, but if you get somebody who is irreplaceable, so never leave for money or never leave for any other comfort. So this is the advice. So always look for the caring person in your life. And care is a phenomenon which will replace every luxury. So this is the advice I wanted to give. Look for long-term prospect, not for short-term comfort. And always believe in honesty and integrity.
One thing I would say that I should appreciate about you, you would just give the credits to your mentor. Of course, in return, you must have done wonders in their, journey as well. That's why they have, contributed to your journey. So it's like both sides
Correct. But actually, when you have like mentors like them, you need not to worry about yourself. They will take care of you.
Correct.
So I never thought of anything in my last 17 years. Every city of India I have worked, every city of India, like and not only just visiting, just going there, finding a property, establishing the property, working with marketing team and sales team, every city in India, from south, east, west, north. And I'm only 36. So the thing is, that is the thing, that is the beauty, is that like when you are blessed with experiences, you must share with the your coming generations. Yes. So that they can also learn and they can also grow.
Really, thank you so much for sharing such a wonderful examples of your life and so many insights with us. We are looking forward to have one more chat with you in a similar manner in future. It was wonderful with some different trending international business topic that we're going to talk about. So for all our viewers, if you like our chat with Mr. Anjoy, please like, share, and subscribe to Clickaway Creators YouTube channel. To appreciate, we will going to come up with more videos with more industrial leaders. Thank you so much. This is Ayushi from BizzTalk World.